Far to the north, deep in the Ashen Wastelands, the Ashlanders whisper of a sonorous knell heard across the Ashen Dunes. A tolling of a bell that brings about ringing pain. A pain that only grows in frequency and intensity the closer you get to its source. And those Ashlanders say, the tolling of the bell is becoming ever more frequent as time passes by, heralding the return of the Sixth House, the House Dagoth, the Doomed House, and the return of their lost capital, the city of Kogaroon. And with that introduction out of the way, that brings me to today's More of the Day, which today is Kogoruhn Expanded by Team Drama Kwama, composed of Greatness 7, Remiros, PhD in Sorcery, and Muriel. And this is obviously a continuation of our retrospective series on the mods of Madness Past, and without question, Kogoruhn Expanded is a truly quality mod that was originally released for the 2018 Madness competition. The 2018 season of Morrowind Modding Madness was divided into two modding challenges, the first of which was to build a 6-house mod. And there were just a ton of really amazing mods that came out of the 2018 Madness, but without question, Kogoruhn Expanded stands alone for just the sheer quality of its design and implementation. Every season of Morrowind Modding Madness has that one mod that everyone remembers and everyone still plays to this day. And for the 2018 Season of Madness, that mod is Kogoruhn Expanded. And not just because it expands, a major location like the lost capital of the Sixth House, but because it transforms that location into just an utterly unique experience. With Kogoruhn Expanded, you will just find a ton of unique encounters. You will have just an experience unlike anything else in the vanilla game. And for a location that's pretty important both to the lore and the main quest, that is a pretty big deal. But anyway, just focusing on what Kogoruhn Expanded actually does, it adds quite a bit, obviously, to the ruins of Kogaroon. In the vanilla game, the ruins of Kogaroon were basically just this old Dunmeri stronghold. There wasn't really anything else really surrounding it to, imply that it was, at one time, the capital city of House Dagoth. Kogoruhn Expanded, obviously, just expands the actual ruins of the city, with just a ton of these ruins pretty much just surrounding the original Dunmeri stronghold. And there is a ton of loot and things for you to find in these ruins, which are, worth going through. In addition to that, there's also some, unique environmental scripting for Kogaroon itself, with this sonorous knell that you'll keep hearing, and which will eventually impact your vision and even your health as you get closer to Kogaroon. And in order to stop that pounding, ringing pain, you're going to have to kill the Bell Ringer, which is a boss battle in the bell tower. And that is actually a pretty difficult fight for the pounding and the blurring of vision and everything. It is a pretty challenging encounter. And just one of the things that really makes Kogaroon unique, especially that blurring of vision. Like that visual effect is just, honestly, just pretty spectacular. But anyway, this also, expands and overhauls the interior to the Dunmeri stronghold of Kogaroon. Just vastly redecorating the interior of the stronghold and expanding it with more rooms for you to discover and fight through. And also expanding the main quests related to Kogaroon. And one of the most impressive things, and one of the lasting legacies of Kogoruhn Expanded, is the fact that, according to the mod description actually, it adds over 180 new 6th House related assets. And again, need I remind you, this mod was built in a 2-week time period. And those 180 plus assets for the 6th house, a lot of them have made their way into OBE data, and have since been used in dozens of mods since that 2018 release. Like one of the biggest dungeon mods of 2021, Silent Island, used a lot of these same assets. Like that legacy right there, that legacy is really one of the most important features of, I think, Kogoruhn Expanded, because it has contributed just so much to the community. But that's not to say that the mod itself isn't just worth playing and experiencing, because it absolutely is, and is, I think, no question, just the best overhaul out there for Kogaroon. But anyway, that's just our mod of the day. So as always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.